Hello everyone, welcome to another Marsh W13 hotel review, and this week we are back in Dublin, Ireland at the Brooks Hotel on Drury Street, just south of Temple Bar and a few blocks to the west of Stephen's Green and Trinity College. So just in the heart of the key touristic area. I just arrived and it's around 10 p.m. and which means the sun is just setting here in the month of July in 2019. I received a room on the 6th floor, room 609. It's a corner room. The 6th floor is actually the top floor for the Brooks, which is a 4-star hotel. This hotel came highly recommended by none other than European travel guru Rick Steves. So I definitely wanted to check it out and wanted to give you a full review. So let's start. So as I mentioned, we're in room 609, and like many hotel rooms here in Dublin, this has a proximity sensor with a key card, and after you enter the room, you simply insert your card in this little slot, which activates the electricity in the room. And like the other hotel I stayed here in Dublin earlier this week, there's sort of a couple of master switches, one for the restroom and one for the overhead lights in the remainder of the room. And you can toggle those on and off. It doesn't affect the other lights like the lamps in the main living area. Let's say we check out the closet first, which is just on the right as you enter the room, and it has mirrored doors. And first thing we notice is that much like the other room I stayed in earlier this week at the Alex Hotel, this closet is sort of sectioned, and in one section is a safe. Again, this works in a very, very standard way. You simply enter in the 4-digit code and press close, and you're all set. There is a coffee and tea set with a nice selection of coffee, tea, creamers, and sugar. And there is a refrigerator that looks empty, but there is evidence here of a mini bar having been located at one point in this refrigerator, including a menu that has a list of prices. And then we have a relatively small area for hanging clothing, but a variety of hangers. Looks like only 7 hangers in total, 5 of the wooden variety. But there's also an umbrella, which I suppose if you decide to take it with you, costs 30 euros. But certainly, given the inherent raininess of a city like Dublin, I think that is a nice amenity to offer for the duration of your stay free of charge. And plenty of space here to at least fit my backpack. Now for my larger bag, I set that on top of this little chest here, which has a couple of drawers. Drawers look like they're lined with paper. It's kind of nice. And I assume that's where I would place any items that didn't belong in the closet, but also clearly intended to host one's bag, and my bag fit perfectly. Alright, let's just go ahead and continue moving counterclockwise here. A lot of mirrored surfaces in this room, including this desktop. One of the things that I've been noticing as a trend as of late is this handheld device. I guess this looks like some sort of Android phone, but it's offered complimentary and you can take it with you, and I'm assuming that that it works, because it receives, looks like, a 4G signal outside of the hotel room. I guess this is handy for people who don't have sort of a local SIM card, local phone, or international plan on their phone. This one actually enables you to make, looks like, unlimited local and European calls, as well as 5 international destination calls for free, and at least to certain countries, and I'm assuming the United States is one of them. And then it talks about the maps and other features of the phone, although there are some hefty fees if you damage or lose the device. But it looks like it wants me to select a language, and then I'll be ready to go. Much like the other power outlets I've seen in all Irish hotels, but perhaps not in other European hotels, is an on and off switch for the power outlets. This one, it looks like, has 2 USB chargers, which certainly would come in handy for the modern traveler, I think. And then you have another light switch here, which controls the overhead lights. And a nice mirror, and a little booklet here, which contains some stationery as well as information about hotel dining. There's a restaurant called Francesca's, apparently. Haven't really checked any of this out yet. And apparently there's a whiskey tasting that you can arrange as well. Some information about local attractions, nearby attractions, and how to enjoy the city, as well as even take, I guess, day trips within the region. A listing of the channels. Looks like a lot of Irish channels, and some international ones, as one might expect. Directions for the air conditioner, and some other amenities. I obtained a room rate for a deluxe room, and the inclusion of breakfast. So we'll be partaking in that tomorrow. Now this antique-looking radio was on when I entered. It looks like this is the exact same brand as the one that I found at the Alex, and it even has old-timey sort of buttons that you might have found in older radios, car radios, and that sort of thing. It was on because they'd provided turn-down service before I checked in, because I checked in at 10 p.m. So a lot of, I would say, very nice lighting in this room. Recessed lights in the ceiling, and just very nice, clean white lights in appropriate places, and it's extremely highly and well lit. We can look at what's in the drawers. You have a blow dryer, and some information concerning small luxury hotels, which I'm assuming this hotel is a member of that association. I'm not sure exactly how large the television is. It was larger than the one at the Bunratty Hotel, but looks to be in the 36 to 40 inch range. And we have this little seating area here, and one of the things that is equivalent to the level of service that the Alex Hotel provided is these glass bottles of water. Actually, I think they were plastic at the Alex, but apparently these are provided free of charge, which is a deviation from other hotels in other cities across the world where nothing is free. I suppose we can, as we move counterclockwise, take a brief look at the view. The view is a little bit nicer than what we've had in our previous 2 stops. We're sort of looking out into an alleyway of sorts, but we can see beyond the alleyway because we're on the 6th floor, and we can see the city itself. So that should look relatively nice and interesting during the day. So you have some sort of trendy designs on the chairs, and for some reason a woman's a bust, and I'm assuming that's for hanging a dress or something like that. Probably not something maybe a man would use, but you could certainly hang a jacket there or something like that. And again, a turn-down service has already been executed in this room, so the bed, which is certainly easily the nicest bed I've had in Ireland thus far. Extremely, extremely plush and just firm enough. And this is one of these nice hotels that has a pillow menu, so you can select pillows with different fillings, different materials, and different properties in terms of firmness, softness, shape, and that sort of thing. And you can just fill this out, and I presume leave it in the room, and your pillows will be switched out. Part of turn-down service, of course, is a mint on one's pillow. I think this is a very modern look because you have everything. Basically, you don't have pillows of various colors, so it's a bit less homey and a bit more modern. Following the theme of the rest of the room, every surface, it seems, is mirrored. But you have these nice end tables, again, plenty of light, and this is the first Gideon Bible I've seen in Ireland. Little sort of American touch almost there, and more outlets, both USB and UK style outlets, and switches, as one might expect, for controlling the overhead lights. These just above the distressed headboard. And one of the other things that's a bit unique here is this little chest at the foot of the bed, which actually has looks like a comforter of sorts for really cool nights. We're in early July, and Dublin is actually going through a heat wave by Dublin standards. It's going to be 72 degrees or 71 degrees Fahrenheit tomorrow, which is extremely warm for Dublin. So I don't think we'll be needing that. There were directions in the guide of hotel services concerning the operation of this air conditioner, but it looks relatively straightforward. You can adjust the temperature. Looks like the temperature in the room right now is 20.5 degrees Celsius. Right now we're on cool mode, and you can control the fan speed as well. And it looks like there's also some reading material, some business reading material, Irish business reading material that makes reference to the Cork 50, which I assume is some sort of either who's list or index for Irish companies, and so that could be some interesting reading. Finally, let's check out the bathroom. Before we do that, one of the things I forgot to mention is just something you don't see every day any longer, is a DVD player. It's a Philips DVD player with a remote, and that is in this entertainment center, which also has another drawer with the paper lining. I don't know if we open this drawer, but this one there provides 2 laundry bags and a mending kit, which is very nice. And of course you have the obligatory do not disturb signs. And looks like at this particular hotel you can have breakfast delivered to your room, which is something you would only see certainly in 4 or 5-star hotels in Europe. So it's surprising to see it at all. But let's enter the bathroom now. And bathroom has an outlet for shavers, as one might expect. Also has a vanity mirror, little holder for the hand towel, and one sink, one basin, one faucet. Bath amenities provided by the White Company, jasmine, rose, and neroli scented. Couple of glasses, and a nice touch here, some potpourri, some green potpourri, Irish green, and you get a couple of bottles each of shampoo, conditioner, and body lotion and shower gel, cotton swabs, and shower cap and shoe mitt, and tissues in sort of a rose pattern. Kind of nice. And as we saw, I guess it was at the Bunratty Hotel, rather than the large button and small button system that you see in most European hotels, this has this kind of a handle. And but with respect to the shower, this has a standard head, not a nice rain style like we saw at the Alex, but the controls are such that one button allows you to control the strength of the stream, and the other one, as it indicates here, allows you to precisely control the temperature. There's even a little band here that reads off the temperatures in Celsius. And one of the things I've noticed in at least 2 of the 3 hotels in Ireland is that there is a shower curtain that can be pulled to cover the entire shower, which is definitely not the norm for Europe, and is very welcome, because oftentimes you'll just end up with some sort of glass divider that only covers a third to a half of the opening of the shower, and you end up with water all over the floor as a result. So definitely positive reviews for the bathroom, and I would say positive reviews in general. This is a solid 4-star hotel with 4-star amenities. And with that, I think I'm going to bid you all farewell. Thank you for joining me for this Marsh W13 hotel review, and we'll see you next time. Until then, happy and safe travels. Goodbye.
Thank you. Oh, Lord. I didn't even know that.